Alright, we go. Welcome back to Yasahanda, Dark Elf. She chased me from another world. Excuse me. Anime review, episode number 2. We're here discussing the second episode of the series, Academy Life. Episode opens up where you have Hinata. I don't know how to pronounce the guy's name, so I'm going to Hinata. So he wakes up and Belle is in his little futon, not in the bed. She fell off, and of course, basically, one of her breasts is exposed. So they censor it, of course. And of course, basically, he wants to, go prepare breakfast while she gets changed, and she attempts to take off her shirt while right in front of him. It's like, wait till I get out of the room, then you can do it. And they have breakfast, which is simply like eggs on toast. Okay. So he goes to school. Of course, she's worried, obviously. And then we see on the back of his head while walking away, we see like this purple light on the back of his head. And it turns out, after she was reading the books, it turns out she put a talisman in the back of his head to see what he's seeing. And then we see him in a library with the girl, Sakura, who has got a crush on him. Now, unlike in the last episode, she appeared for one scene. Here, she appeared for pretty much a lot of the episode. He, of course, thinking about Belle, obviously, getting more books for her. And, of course, then they chat for a bit. And the next time we see him, she is sitting on top of his head. She basically has her butt in his face. Now you're thinking, is something sexual here? Not really, just by complete accident. And, of course, basically, Belle knows about this later on because she was spying on him through a spell. So they get up, and of course they just apologize, and then they move on. Then Belle comes home, they goes to dinner, and then of course he gets interrogated by by Belle. It's kind of weird, basically. Belle, so much with Belle from his own attention. Here it's short from our Belle. So he, of course, explains, like, I have to be near you. So she proceeds to enroll herself as a transfer student into Hinata's school, claim she was in the world, and, of course, think that she's possibly a cosplayer. Not for Sakura. Oh, no. Then, of course, they have where Hinata and Belle basically, have lunch. And, of course, Hinata tries to feed him. Sakura runs by, and, of course, Belle being very jealous. And it seems like she's about to murder her. And Belle tells her, and of course Hinata tells, no, don't do that. That's wrong. Then Belle runs away. But Sakura's not mad. No, the fact that Belle tried to murder her because of her jealousy over Hinata. And of course then they, like any typical high school, any Japanese anime, which is standard for pretty much every single Japanese anime that I come across. This even happened in Yu Hakusho, believe it or not. The only Japanese anime I can think of that did not have a scene on a high school rooftop, or it's a school rooftop, is, believe it or not, Rama Half. Yeah, there's no reason to go up there. A lot of the time, usually when they go on the rooftop, usually it's against the rules to go up there, despite the fact kids go up there anyways. And sometimes, basically, they have lunch. Or in the case of some students, they proceed to do with each other. Yep, that happens. Or with teachers, too. Yeah, and there's always like a fence around the roof. Now, you would not see this in American cartoons because none of them go on the roof at all to have a conversation. Or have their lunch in a classroom. Because, of course, we have something called a cafeteria. Yeah, my guess is probably they just don't have one, and of course they bring obviously lunches from home. So, and of course Sakura, of course, apparently is big. She's otaku, so she's like, oh, you've been anime and manga, and it's like, oh, is that magic you use? Like, you friends? Like, fine. And Belle has the first friend, and it's a girl who also is in love with Hinata, and Hinata doesn't have a problem with this at all. He has zero problem with this whatsoever. And that's the episode. By the way, the whole thing of them meeting up with each other on the rooftop happens 9 minutes in the episode. This episode just flies by really quickly. And the reason being, the episode's only 12 minutes. It is literally half a length of an episode. Why is this length? I don't really know why. It's kind of the same thing with Peter Growl as well, where that one is also like that. I need to get back to that one and work on season 2 eventually. But yeah, I would do more, but it's getting kind of late, so I'm going to have to do my comic corner for tomorrow. Yep, so yeah, that's particularly it, particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I will see you all tomorrow for my I think as of currently right now, 2 comic corners, and anime reviews for, well, Demon 2099. Yes, tomorrow, that's my birthday. Hopefully get a chance to see not only Demon 2099, but also Case Closed and My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Yep. Hopefully I can get all 3 done. That just depends upon time-wise tomorrow. If not, I'm going to have to cap this off on Wednesday. Hopefully My Hero Academia Vigilantes doesn't take till Wednesday to finish up. I hope not. But one thing good about Sunday, this coming Sunday, is that I only have to worry about reviewing 2 anime. And those 2 anime being just One Piece and From Old Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman. And it's going to be like this for 1 week because the very next week, I'm the evil lord of Intergalactic Empire. That actually comes back. That comes back at the end of this month. Yes, it does. That's when I finally get a chance to resume watching that series. But as this week, what about in the case of Alas, Crusade of the Rise of the World? The anime is back, but not really. It's airing reruns for reasons. So, yeah, airing reruns, and now they're gonna have to wait until next month for that one. So, for right now, I have 3 straight days during the week where I have no new anime. None. And here's something interesting though. Once Diamond finishes up, Friday is gonna be free. Yes, Friday is gonna be free. Yes, definitely. Now, that has 6 more episodes left to go for the current season, and that's it. Now, I'm also still waiting for the dub release for Fire Force, Black Butler. Those 2 I'm waiting for dubs. They've only released the first episode so far for the both of those 2, so I'm waiting for dubs for those ones. But I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, bye.